The anime where everyone sucks.
The story of Takopi's original sin is not a nice one.
Oh
it's
my
not even
God.
close. This makes Attack on Titan look like a kid's show compared to it. A show that deals
I
with
think this kid looks
bullying,
very
suicide,
healthy.
and multiple forms of abuse. There is not a single character in this show that is redeemable. There is no hero.
So
no
it's
one
a
to
very
look
happy anime.
up to, because in this world, there are only people. People who are either monsters or victims.
Monsters are monsters.
I'm gonna talk about my experience with the entire show,
God.
so this video will have spoilers. If you plan
Yeah,
on
my
watching
3 favorite teams.
it, watch it now. It's only 6 episodes. The story begins with our main character, Shizuka, who meets a peculiar-looking alien shaped like an octopus whom she
Oh
names
no. This is the dark anime. This is the dark
Takopi
anime.
was sent to Earth with a simple mission: to spread joy and happiness. A quite fortuitous encounter, considering he
Yeah,
now
mission
stands
failed.
face to face with a person completely devoid of such. And one look at her tells you everything you need to know. The ragged clothes, the
Yeah,
malicious
that this girl was lucky.
defaced backpack, and if that wasn't enough, then maybe the sound of giggling girls proudly boasting the fact that they did all of this would hammer home the idea clearly. Shizuka is being bullied at school.
Oh my god,
Mercilessly.
that's
I was
bad.
quick to take
I know that's
Shizuka's
bad
side.
because I suffered that, and that was very boring.
As I'm sure a
That
lot
was
of
very sad, to be honest.
people did at the start. Because much like Takopi, we were witnessing Marina's brutality for the first time. The only difference being, I'm not fucking stupid like Takopi. I know abuse when I see it, and that trying to resolve surface
I am more stupid than Taco.
problems like answering homework and eating her stale lunch without addressing the root cause will only grow even deadlier thorns. I initially chalked Marina's actions up to senseless violence because they were, especially at this point in the story.
Oh, I'm already feeling bad about this anime.
If it isn't destroying Shizuka's homework, it's forcing her to eat stale bread. If it isn't writing kill yourself on her desk and backpack, it's throwing that backpack away or shoving it in the trash. And on the very worst
I think she's in love with you.
days, the ones that have Shizuka shaking in fear.
When a girl does when a girl does that too. Somebody said to me that one day a girl was trying to stab me and with a pencil or whatever, and somebody said to me, "Oh, this girl loves you," and I was like, "Come on, she's trying to kill me." Yes, but it's because she's in love with you. I was like, "Oh my god, that's how
bathroom
love is." So
all, it's physical torture.
so this is love.
You know, when I see someone kicking their classmate and drawing kill yourself on their desk, my immediate thought isn't,
Is how cool this girl is.
I wonder if anything in her life is impacting her to act this way. As she casually drives a mechanical pencil into Shizuka's cornea, Marina is a terrible person, and I still hate
Wait, she just
her for everything she's done to Shizuka.
wait. She did that with her
You
eye.
also have to feel for the girl. Having to witness her dad essentially abandon his family for an escort, Shizuka's mom, and having her own mom let out her frustrations on her, the only choices that Marina has are to either endure it or pass it along, letting it out on
Yes,
someone
so let's pass it along. That's how you
else,
do it.
hoping to get rid of the suffering. If she can't attack Shizuka's mom,
If somebody punches you in the face, you punch other person, a weaker person.
then
That's
her
how
daughter
it
is the next best thing. It's clearly a very fucked up line of logic, but it isn't
Yes, it
outlandish
is.
for a child to act this way, given the circumstances. I love and I hate that the anime shows you Marina's side. I hate it because I don't want to see that shit, but I love it. Okay, love is the
Oh
wrong
my
word. I sound
God.
like a weirdo. I appreciate it because it sheds light on how cyclical abusive relationships are. And more often than not, it starts at home. By painting Marina as not just a perpetrator, but
wanna watch this
also
one.
a victim, it removes the comfort of picking a side, to choose a good guy and a bad guy.
Okay, it's not that hard to choose.
And forces you to look at the bigger picture. That it's not just one person being outright evil, but a chain of terrible mistakes leading to another. Children are often a reflection of their parents, and in this case, it's the mirror image
That's
of it.
why I don't want to have kids. Come on, bro. I'm not doing that shit. Never.
Isn't to excuse Marina's actions. She still sucks.
Oh my
She literally goes out
God.
of her way to
Imagine a clone of mine. Oh my
bitten
god.
by Shizuka's dog, knowing it would have to be impounded. These were never the actions of a child acting out recklessly, but a calculated decision to destroy every piece of Shizuka. If not physically, then emotionally.
Man, this girl's a bitch. Somebody has to say it. This girl's a fucking bitch.
When a kid is backed this far into a corner, there should only be one thing they have to look for: an
Nothing.
adult, because it's not the kid's job
Yes,
to figure it
adult.
out themselves. So it hurts me even more when we find out that Shizuka was failed not only by her teachers, not only by the police, but
By the emperor.
even by her own parents. A product of divorce, Shizuka is left to stay with her mom. Her job as an escort means she's almost never home. But even beyond that, it
Oh,
doesn't
that's
seem
sad.
like she cares about Shizuka at all. I mean, surely she would have seen the kill yourself backpack at least once when coming home. But no, because Shizuka's mom either thinks it's not that big of a deal or believes her own problems are bigger than her child's. When she has
I think she doesn't have a brain anymore. Some people get like this. Some people just lose their brains and they're just like zombies.
the gall to
And they're
say to her
just not
fully
thinking.
beaten, tatter-clothed daughter to spare her any trouble. Now, Shizuka could have gone with her dad, but he lives all the way in Tokyo, and who knows if he even wanted her to begin with, seeing as he rejected her right in front of her face when she went to see him. And they're not the only fuckers in this story.
What
The
a douche, this guy. Okay, you're just destroyed and you're my kid, so get out.
teachers know what's happening to Shizuka. They just chose not to deal with it. The police can see the mess inside Shizuka's house. They just chose not to see it. Time and time
My God,
again,
everybody hates
the
this
adults
girl.
in Shizuka's life have failed, neglected, and abandoned her at every opportunity. All she has is her dog Chappie, but even
And
he
Chap is gonna hurt her. Chap is gonna piss on her,
Gets
or
taken
pee on her. I don't know.
away.
Chap is gonna go do something
when
bad.
Marina intentionally provokes him to bite her. And the result? The only thing a 9-year-old can think of when she's left with physically and emotionally nothing.
No, it's not. What?
But that's not
Wait.
what happens, doesn't it? Because Takopi changed the past, and instead of Shizuka killing herself, it was Marina who was murdered. This is the first time we see Shizuka crack a smile, and it
Oh, so it's better. A worse person died instead of her.
seems like they've solved the problem in her life. Except they didn't. They only dealt with the surface level, and when the police find Marina's body, Shizuka breaks. She begins manipulating others in ways that drag them down while propelling herself up. We see this when she
Wait,
begs
she
for
becomes the
Azuma's help
monster.
in hiding the body, unaware of his situation, I'm sure, but knowing he likes her, it works. So she pushes him further, urging him to take the blame when the police find out, and that's when we see the worst of her. She spirals into self-destructive decisions by attempting to kidnap her father's kids,
Man,
and
she's
when
killing the octopus.
that plan fails, she attacks
your
Takopi
friend.
for failing to help her. She
Takopi
is
is
terrible
innocent.
for this. Now, I'm not trying to beat a
Pray for takopi.
person while they're down. I think all Shizuka wants is for someone to rely on, someone to hold her and tell her it's okay. But when those people fail her over and over again, her loneliness becomes so consuming that it blinds her to healthier ways forward. While Marina suffers from her parents' actions, Shizuka suffers from her parents' inactions. Both leave lasting scars that the child has to carry for the rest
And
of
both suffer with each other's actions because they
Their
hurt,
lives.
they hate each other. And they should love each other because they're both such incredible people.
Azuma's the kid I related to the most, because I think most kids have experienced what he's been through. But like, to a normal degree. Azuma got the nightmare trauma version of it. Due to her profession as a doctor, Azuma's mom was very strict on her two boys, demanding nothing short of perfection in their studies since, in her mind, doctors couldn't afford to be imperfect. It's not necessarily evil to
Come on, this is the good mom.
have expectations for your kid.
Come on,
My baby
compared to the others, she's awesome.
starting Project Mbappe straight out the womb. The problem comes when it's the only thing you care about. I felt a lot of pressure to do well in elementary school. I distinctly remember one time in 3rd
I
grade,
had no pressure at all. My life was easy.
I got an 85 on a math test out of 100, mind you. That's like a B+. And I was devastated, bro. The second I got my paper, I raised my hand to go to the bathroom, called my mom, and started crying. Like, Mom, I'm so sorry.
And the mom is like, shit, go better the next one.
I'm so sorry. She was so confused, like, what happened? What's wrong? I got an 85.
I smoked crack.
I'm so sorry. You may think this is funny, but I was seriously distraught. For a 9-year-old kid to feel that much shame is not normal. Now, to her credit, when she heard me crying my eyes out, she did manage to say the right thing, which was, "It's okay. It's not a big deal. You can do better next time."
Wait, that happened to me. exactly same scene happened to me, and my mom was so angry.
Sometimes that's all a kid needs to hear, that it's okay to make mistakes and that you're no less because of it. And that's what I think Azuma lacked. Azuma's mom doesn't see it that way. She exploits her children's need for affection. She does this by making pancakes, but only giving them out if they get a perfect score. His brother got to have them constantly, while Azuma, no matter how close he gets, falls short of being perfect.
This is a very cruel thing to do. You create one kid with everything, and the other one you just hate and bully. Then oh my god, this is
And
bad.
can only watch as his mom throws the pancakes in the trash.
But
Essentially,
one of them is gonna be a warrior. You don't know which one of them, because the one who is hated, maybe he can get angry and become like a warrior or a hero. But the other one, the one who's loved, maybe can become someone very nice and very intelligent. You
saying
never know. Or
you're
maybe they both go to
not
shit.
good enough
They both become shit.
for these pancakes, you're not worthy of my affection. This type of emotional terrorism is one of the most evil things a parent can do.
Yes.
You know, aside from the last two I mentioned. But it's just as serious, because it leads Azuma down this emotionally depraved spiral, chasing after any semblance of approval or validation, desperate for someone to finally say he's good enough. His mom won't give it to
But come on, this guy is one of the best ones.
him.
The
His
other
brother is too
the other
perfect
kids
for
are
him.
fucked.
Only Shizuka is there for him. At least, that's what he thought. As a result, he becomes complicit in the murder of Marina. Deep down, Azuma's not a bad kid, but all that pressure and rejection pushes him into a darker place. Thankfully, he gets pulled out.
What?
Communication and empathy
Wait, what happened there? I wanna know.
are the main messages of this show. Because I guess years of therapy was too obvious.
Sounds like you were just a loser.
I love this guy.
Huh? So, a loser and a failure. What do you mean by those words? There's something inherently wrong with you.
I'll admit, I didn't understand the message at first. Wait. So your solution for abuse is for kids to trauma bond? What the fuck is that? And it took me a while to realize that I was shifting the responsibility back to the kids, contradicting everything I've said at the start. It's not the kids' job to figure it out. That's for therapy.
No, it's not everybody's job. Let just the trauma
Talking
happen.
didn't-
No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. This is a funny video.
And
I'm kidding.
Marina's abuse.
Yeah, this is a funny video. I chose a very dark anime to react to be funny.
Talking didn't make Shizuka feel any less neglected. Instead, talking allowed them to stop hurting each other. By talking about their experiences, it makes them feel seen, feel heard, and finally understood. Hopefully breaking the chain of abuse, jumpstarting the process, and pushing them towards healthier solutions.
That the healthier solution is to kill the other kids. Okay, this is a very beautiful anime. I wanna watch it, but I think I'm gonna be sad